Hey guys, how's it going? It's me Miyogi. Welcome back to some more of Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3. You guys are loving it so much. I just had to record this oh so early so that I can get it uploaded and up to you guys in the appointed time, which is as always Wednesday 12 midnight Philippine Standard Time. If in case you guys are wondering what's that in Pacific Standard, well, Google it. I honestly don't know myself. Anyway, okay, in the last episode we have actually cleared Osaka, and for the record, you can already see it here on the settings menu that we have officially moved to Tokyo. We are home free, and when I say home free, it's because I have this boy in our garage. Yes guys, for the past few days, well at least the past few hours before I started recording, I actually went ahead and did the Nismo wrap in the 350Z. You know, for those who are fans of my Maximum Tune series, this is what I'm doing. It's a Daiki Akiyama build. Sadly, because of the limitations of the body kits, we are forced to be stuck with the stock body. But at the same time, I would be grinding it up money-wise in-game so that we can dress this up in colored carbon to save up on the weight. And by the way, here are the specs of the 350Z. So we are running a naturally aspirated V6 housing 295 horsepower with almost 1400 flat kilograms. It's not as much of a monster as compared to our S14 Sylvia, which has like 200 kilograms lighter, but we'll do what we got, because if you look at my funds on the upper right, I am already almost bone dry poor. Oh, and by the way, before we actually continue, I'd like to feature this one as our Tokyo Xtreme Racer fan art / photo of the episode. Congratulations, my guy, for being featured here. Now, if you guys wanted to be featured here, you got all of these platforms, these types of media. You can do screenshots in-game, Tokyo Xtreme Racer, Kaido Togino Densetsu, even the new jets, Gran Turismo Sport, Forza, Need for Speed Payback, the upcoming Need for Speed Heat, if you already have that one, even the one in the app should do. Any other game that you like to express your, adoration to this wonderful, forgotten, unheard of masterpiece. Or if you just want to go and, show us some fan arts as well from the Speed Legends series. I mean, you've seen me do like concept arts for some of the characters from TXR. I want you guys, to share it as well. Anyway, so let us actually enter Tokyo, and give me a moment here. I just need to set up the audio, sadly. Okay, already got the original audio mixed in. Why? Because once we enter Tokyo, we are going to get some cutscenes along the way just to let us know of the lore, like the same way that what happened back at Nagoya. So we're gonna start off at Kandabashi of C1. And there it is. The word itself is already just, makes me hard already. Tokyo. The instant you set foot, reason instantly flies out the window, and the instinct to race is awakened. I am not against this one. I am guilty. Once tasted, it is never forgotten and becomes a dangerous aphrodisiac. Yes! Drawn by the attraction of this place, the miracle racer Dejected Angel returns, also known as Gloomy Angel back in TXR0. Slowly and surely, the door of legend starts to open. Okay, this is my only one gripe when it comes to the translation from the Japanese to the international release. The translations, well, it's not as perfect as you think it is. Not even I thought it was that perfect, but it still made sense, and it still gives that oomph that you're after in these kinds of games. And I just hate this regular audio, so give me a second here, guys. We're gonna put back our wonderful Maximum Tune music. Much better. Much better. Okay, so we are now in the C1 loop, and this is the first set of rivals that we're going to face. It's all 8-6s. You guys know them, you love them, you hate them, you loathe them, you pity them. It is the Rolling Guys. So we're facing off against Rolling Guy number 4 for the time being, who is in a lime green Hachiroku Trueno. And if you notice, it's actually raining right now. Do note, unlike when we were back then in the Sylvia back at Nagoya, if you're in something as a high torquey like the 350Z, I advise you to never use the sport tires in the rain. Why? Because high torque compared to, you know, if you're in a turbo car with a slow RPM level, unlike the 350Z, which is like a screaming up to 8,000, it's really easy to spin out. You don't want that, especially when you're racing, especially if you decide to wall grind and, you know, keep your win streak by going to up to like what, 10 plus wins in one sitting before going back to the garage. Though another alternative I would recommend is you purchase the high grip tires. Compared to sports tires, yeah, high grip does not have as much grip, unlike the sport tires, but it gives you better traction and control in wet surfaces. Again, I mentioned earlier when we started, this is an NA, naturally aspirated. So it does not have that kick when it accelerates, and we do not have the boost. So technically, if you are starting with an NA car, this is what I would dub as TXR's hard mode. Because the boost with turbo cars gives you that extra advantage whenever you screw up. With NA cars, when you screw up, you screw up. Though I know there is some roaming secrets around, like some sort of nitrous oxide help for the NA cars, but I am not a cheater. I am not gonna resort that low. And oh, a Wanderer already? And we're facing off against Rico-chan. Back then I actually mispronounced it as Rikako. And she is in a Starlet Glanza V. If I would just like to make a comment, the Glanza V is like the closest you could get to a Civic in TXR. So if you're missing that VTEC look wise, go ahead and get the Glanza V. I'm not gonna stop you. Speaking of not gonna stop, I am gonna stop her from actually overtaking me by... Oh, I didn't realize that I was over revving already. Thank God this does not have engine blow, or the Z would have died too early already at the start of this Let's Play. Okay, compared to before, the frame rate drop of here, especially when you're recording, the frame drop here in Tokyo is much greater than it was in Osaka. Maybe it's kind of like telling me that I should have went to, with Nagoya, and it's kind of like telling me I should have gone Osaka instead. Oh, Rico-chan is actually, okay, wait, is the Starlet turbocharged? I'm not familiar with the very low-end hatchbacks of Toyota. Could someone enlighten me about the Starlet? Is it turbo? Is it not turbo? Because apparently Rico-chan seems to be running on turbos right now. And that takes care of Rico-chan. So we got a Wanderer out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I am seeing. There's an incoming Wanderer right behind Rico-chan. Is it a Wanderer or is it just another player? Oh, it's an 8611. The Wind Impala. P-Gangs. Okay, why not? So, apparently we're facing off with a lot of 8611s and Truenos right now. Oh, by the way, a little trivia for you guys if you guys don't know much on the TXR series. In TXR0, Yesu is available as a map. Same could be implied with Maximum Tune. What they do with TXR3 on the other hand is that... Goddamn, Wind Impala, what the hell? What they did with TXR3, they converted Yesu into a pit stop. I mean, I know it's not one of the best of decisions, and maybe it's because of the hardware. Given the number of rivals that TXR has, which is, by the way, 600 rivals, that is huge. Whoa, nice drift there. Wind Impala, but not good enough since you hit that barricade. Yeah, because it's already over maximizing the capacity of the PS2 hardware. As much as they want to put Yasu back in, like what they did with TXR0, they had to cut it out so that they could make way for more map extensions in other areas like Nagoya and Osaka. Okay, so we got that 8-6 out of the way. The only thing I didn't like about running around in Tokyo is that when we drive here, all of the enemies, all of the AI are vastly far apart. And by the way, for this episode, we are sticking our guns at C1 only. And finally, we've reached the other Hachiroku. And there's actually a reason while we're dealing with rolling in number 6. I just like to explain why I decided to go with Tokyo instead of Osaka. I was looking through some of the videos of HG Central. By the way, shoutouts to them, guys. If you want to see their take on TXR3, which they did a stream of back of last year, I suggest going to their channel. Their aim was not undefeated. Their aim was basically 100% completion. So they literally risked their win-lose ratio for it, because Osaka, or I mean for Osaka, the boss there is a dick. The boss team there is a dick. And we're talking about Team No Loser, and that's already a literal spoiler for you guys. That's the main boss of stage 1 of Osaka. The reason why I say they're a dick, the moment they spawn, it's the inverse. What we're doing right now is we're challenging these guys one at a time. What Team No Loser does, they challenge you, and it's just one guy after the other. And what more if you just came out from a race with one of the normal teams, or a Wanderer, and then suddenly someone just flicks their headlights right up your ass, and you have no choice but to race them. And I actually also checked my Wanderers guide, everyone here, and the guide says that there are around 13 Wanderers that we get to face in Tokyo, stage 1 Tokyo. And looking back, we've already cleared off one of them, so that leaves us just with 12. What they do with the divisions is that there are 2 regions. Oh, Natural Soldier. Okay, and an S14. The regions that they got here is that there's C1 and there's Shinkanjo. But then there's also the clockwise, counterclockwise, the inner, the outer loop. So each route has at least 4 Wanderers. So multiply that by 4, yeah, you get like around 12, 13 tops. And this is where some of the requirements go a little more complicated, I'd just like to say. Some would require you to have some extra cars, some would require you to have a specific car. Some of you would require, well, like what we did with Snow Dancer, requires us to modify visually our car, and I don't mean by aero parts. All those sorts of stuff. So when I said that we are going to be finishing the game with just the 350Z, I highly doubt that's 100% possible, especially if you are after 100% completion. If this was any percent completion, yes, we could. But I already promised you guys we're aiming for 2 things. One, undefeated. The other one is 100% game completion. But our main would still be the 350Z. But in some cases, I will be obligated to purchase some other cars. And I think the rain's already getting into the system. So maybe after Natural Soldier, we are going to quit. Just to get the rain out of the way. So in terms of cars, we got the Starlight Glanza V. Maybe we could check it out later if it was turbo or not. But I don't want to risk my money. And our band name just got updated. Now it's Mellow Decoy. So as always, mandatory, save first. And it's sunny outside, so we are putting back our sports tires. Just so we get proper traction. Only when it rains again is when I'll obligate myself to purchase the high grip tires for this one. Now, oh wait, we are still far from actually doing anything. So yeah, in terms of purchasing parts, we're looking at 95,000 on the 350Z alone. So I doubt we could actually keep it at 295 or slash under 300 in the state that we're in. But let's see how far we could go. And no, I am not going to purchase a wing. Like I said, the limitations are ugh for the 350Z. I mean, this game got released just a few months, I guess, a few months after the 350Z was unveiled in the Tokyo Auto Show back in that year. So the 350Z is pretty much conceptual at this point for TXR3. It's not like that it has the special permission of Polyphony, which got rights to almost, you know, all the other design cues of the 350Z. So they make do with what they got. Though I would say they have some magnificent set of wings for the 350Z. And now we are facing off against rolling guy number 5. I think this is our third rolling guy. And there are around 6 rolling guys total. So yeah, rolling guy is one of the biggest staples of TXR. You cannot say TXR unless you have rolling guys in the mix. Though in Kaido Battle they got renamed to Downhill Guy, but they're pretty much the same potato. Definitely guys, if you see this in replay, it actually looks and runs better. So we are running in limited hardware, sad to say. Oh, don't judge me. And my laptop is technically kind of old. It's been with me for almost going 5 years now, doing a lots of stuff for you guys. Let's plays, recordings, animation works, multimedia, editing. My Dell Pandora 7447 has been burning the midnight oil just to satisfy everyone here in the channel, subscribers and fans alike. And by the way, I encourage you guys to subscribe in case you haven't yet. And this guy is another S14. FD, by the way, stands for the team Fine Drive. Oh, we got way ahead this time. Okay, this guy is named as Firebird. And I wouldn't say what I did was a dick move. It's technically all proper. Oh, by the way, if I'm right, when I saw oh my god, thank you. Double gangbang. So where was I? All right. We were talking about the S14 Special Edition last time in the previous episode when we're talking about the Autek. Firebird is actually housing the unique color variant exclusive to the Autek Sylvia when I saw it in a Japanese car magazine. It's maybe we could call it Autek Maroon. I don't know what its official color palette name is, but somewhere around those lines. And the shade that Firebird has right now is the exclusive one for the Autek Sylvia. Okay, actually, around C1, we are doing magnificently well for just under 300 horsepower, and that's like with a base engine, mind you. Okay, I doubt we're gonna hit the guy that's like right already at Ginza. So as soon as we turn into C1 inner and hit Shidome, I'm going to enter the pits. And we'll double check on arrival list. Hopefully we get, hey! Hachiroku! I see you! So many 86s at this episode right now, I just have to say. Okay, so this 86 is definitely not a rolling guy at all. So this 86 Mirage. Oh, no, that's the name of the guy, not the name of the car. Mirage here is part of a team called the R Gangs. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Maybe he was so scared that he would understeer entering into Ginza that he forcefully turned the wheel right back into, you know, the right side of Shidome. It's gonna be painful for his 86. If this was real, that's his suspension setting. His suspension at the front is broken right now. Yeah, technically 100 kilograms difference. If you compare this to, like, say, a Toyota Chaser, 100 kilograms is a big of a difference already, especially in high-speed races. Oh, but then again, compared to the other guy, we're getting more money out of the R Gangs. But sadly, we are going back to the garage again. So 13,000, a few more, we get to upgrade the 350Z. I can't wait. So let's go back again. Oh wait, right, rival list, I forgot. Okay, so we got one more. I'm saying one more because there's a twist about Rolling Guys here. So we got Rolling Guy 3 next to take out. And hopefully the team leader spawns. So yeah, I guess for this first part, before I continue on tomorrow morning with further recording, the Rolling Guys has this special gimmick. Remember back then when we fought against Genesis RNC and it was a 2v1? Technically, if you start Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3 in Tokyo itself, as per title, oh god. Hey, you ruined the moment, Funky Monkey! And I was looking forward to the boss battle already, jeez! Funky Monkey, why you gotta do this to me, bruh? Fine Drive, you guys are the worst. You're the biggest killjoys. It's like you guys are all posing as RX-7s because of the initials of your team. Oh, I swear. Okay, thank you for hitting the high ace, Funky Monkey. At least I won't get to funk you up. Also, actually, before I started recording, like I said, I did some settings on the 350Z. And thanks to the level 1 transmission, we are actually doing pretty well on the acceleration department. Okay, hopefully that guy at the far end, the one that's already going to the arc outside of Kasumi Gaseki, like entering Asakasa Strait, hopefully that guy is the last rolling guy. Oh, come on! Another Sylvia? Seriously, guys, you're really busting my balls here, Sylvester. Hopefully this one's an 86. I am seeing a hatchback silhouette. Hopefully this is the last 86. Please tell me you're an 86. God damn it! Drifter in hell, what the hell? Jeez Louise, is Rolling Guy really that afraid to face up against a stock engine 350Z? But at least compared to back at Nagoya, these guys aren't giving me any trouble whatsoever. I guess I was right when I said that running in Tokyo first is the easiest difficulty among the 3 starter maps. A disappointment. Fine Drive is nothing but a disappointment, I tell you. Oh, so I guess their team leader still has not spawned yet. Hopefully, after a quick jump cut, this next guy is the Rolling Guys. Because I'm sick and tired of trying to identify whether or not that's a rolling guy or not a rolling guy. Oh, for the love of God. Another one? Hopefully you were the last member of Fine Drive. I could really use a boss battle right about now. Okay. Hopefully that one is the last guy from Fine Drive. I just wanted to face another 8-6, okay? I've been this eager because the leader of Fine Drive is nothing short of boring. Oh, are you serious? Oh my god, there's 8 of them! Well, I did say that I'm going to buy high grip tires the moment it starts raining, and it's already raining. Never knew Tokyo could be so boring when you're this dominant. Oh, what? It's thundering like hell? Ooh, scary, scary. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why do I attract more Sylvias than I do Hachirokus? Seriously, I'm starting to believe at this point that Rolling Guys is so scared of me. And yeah, see, with high grip tires, we control the goodbye drift baby. We control the back then the rain controls us, but now thanks to high grip tires, we control the rain. Or at least how our car performs in the rain. Not technically control the rain per se. But we do definitely perform way better. Way better. Okay, let's just get this over with, Fine Drive. We're really starting to bust my balls here. The team leader, Shooting Star. He's gonna become a shooting star once I'm done with him. Okay, the only downside is that we do not have boost. So, unless Shooting Star actually does something stupid, this is a little bit of a miscalculation on my part. Oh my god, the lightning! Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening! I forgot. Oh yeah, when I was looking through the cheats, the cheat says that you can control what kind of weather you want when it's wet. Apparently when you're in normal career mode, that does not happen. Today is the day that it's really just stormy. And Shooting Star is just another walk in the park. Seriously, I think I over-prepared for Tokyo with the 350Z. Or the 350Z is just this broken because it's a new car back in the era. Oh my god! Oh my god! I spoke too soon. High grip tires, do not fail me now. Oh, did he just gank? Did he? Oh my god, he fell on the same... Okay. Okay, he experienced the same juju as what I did. That's what I had. Let's just get out of here first. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you! Finally an 8-6! I know it sounds like bullying, but I don't freaking care anymore. I've been looking for you guys. I've been looking for you, Rolling Guy number 3, for oh so long. Are you really that scared? Seriously? I guess now you got the guts to, well, admit to the fact that you have no choice but to face me. Now that Fine Drive is out of the way, thank God. And gone. And there it is. Oh, now we're being challenged by, ooh, a white 8-6. The leader of Rolling Guys. Rolling Guy number 1. At least the names of these guys are more straightforward than, other team leader names. And I guess that's the spark that the Rolling Guys have. And yeah, because Rolling Guy 1 is nice drift, bruh. Never mind! I should not have complimented you. I was about to say you were doing a nice job. Oh wait, what? All right, I remember. Hey, how did you get in front? The hell, rolling guy number 1. Okay, so we got rolling guy number. I think you're rolling guy number 2. Nice ass with your 8-6 there. Yeah, okay, now it's officially a 2v1 with the rolling guys. So let's check back on their lore before I cut it here for the time being, before we continue on. I swear, as the more we progress, the more that these parts are getting longer and longer. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Oh my god, the frame drop. The frame drop. The frame drop is not as immense when I'm not recording, but when I am. And you guys may be saying, why don't you just record this over on your console? It's because of the interlacing issue. My rock show does not deal well with interlace. This is just outright bullying now that I think about it, now that I realize what I got myself into. Whoa! Rolling in number 1 suddenly just got a speed improvement. Wait, I was in gear 6? I was in gear 6 on the Osaka straight? Yeah, I forgot. I do not have performance brakes yet. Ooh, rolling at number 2. I think he just hit the highest. Is it me though, or do team leaders have chunkier health bars than their normal grunt units? Okay, now at least we're on 24k. And at least we have cleared the rolling guys and fine drive. No added parts or anything, but we can now purchase this boy. And we also get a discount on the next performance parts. Okay, now we're at 310 and okay, so let's just check the rivals list quickly. So we got the 6 rolling guys here. I'll check that later on screen. So we got another one on SS Limited would be the next ones that we'll be facing, followed by it's just SS Limited for the inner loop. For the bosses though, I wonder when would Jackknife appear? Maybe once we cleared all of the C1 rivals. Incandescent Flame. Ooh, Incandescent Flame's in NFD. This is interesting. Bloody Rose, Softmax Racing. It's just an understand. Galaxy Racers. Mr. Hotel. Just a hatchback. This is technically getting a little boring now that I think about it. I really have over-prepared myself. Oh, a GTO. Yeah, I think I just over-prepared myself for C1. What the heck? Let's hit the outer. Let's hit the outer loop. At least just a few rounds before I cut it here for the episode. So I guess my aim here is for a raw recording of an hour. Don't worry, there's a lot of jump cuts, so there would be a lot of chop-offs. And with the level 1 tuning, I'd say we're even more over-prepared than we think we are. Love... Oh. I can't read your bad name, bro. Love and Fantasy. For a moment there, I was thinking of Deep Dark Fantasies. What? Miyogi, what the hell's up with your mind? What are you doing thinking of Deep Dark Fantasies in a time like this? Honestly though, I would just like to say that the C1 Outlook is way faster paced than it was on the inner. The inner is more technical. The outer is just screaming of more high-end top speed. I don't know, maybe it's because of the euphoria effect that I'm getting from playing at maximum tune that I am coming to this conclusion when it comes to C1, especially for the outer loop. Oh, with the engine level 1, we're instantly now hitting 150 miles per hour, which was our staple speed back in Nagoya. Oh, thank you. I knew I was going to hit that van right there. Though I didn't know that he was going to hit face first into that side of the wall. Sweet honey in an MR2. Okay. Oh, it's an almost side-by-side start, but I'll take what I got. Did I say continue tomorrow? More like I'm gonna end it right here for this episode. It's not as much as entertaining as it was back in Nagoya. So yeah, I might be this time for sure. I'll have to double check with the rival list. I'm going to leave at least one more person on the rival list and just, you know, grind out the boring people out of the way, so that we could have a more entertaining part 5. Because the previous races at Nagoya were way better than this one. I'm already confessing to this much right now. Everyone is just outright disappointing here in Tokyo. Now I feel the feeling of... Now I'm literally... And I'm confessing it right now, guys. Now I am feeling the burnout sensation that Daiki felt in my own story. I see what he meant right now. Last time I was just doing some hardcore BS of what kind of backstory I'm gonna give Daiki, and to think I'm experiencing it right now, I get his character. I get the, oh, hello FTO. Shinkanjo's Airblade. Okay, this will be the last. For real. For realsies. This guy's gonna be the last guy. Well, just to get some progression out of the way at least. And given the fact that he's from Shinkanjo, hopefully he puts up a better fight. Or not. Now I'm disappointed again. I'll be even more disappointed if Shinkanjo's Airblade decides to air his blades right in between the dividers. Yeah, it's not as satisfying as how I hoped it would be. But then again, I did notice one thing. When you are fighting the C1 guys, you're earning like what? Like half of what you're earning compared to what you're getting with the Shinkanjo guys. See, I'm getting almost 1,150 credit points with the Shinkanjo rivals, as opposed to 670, 680 from the regular C1 people. But that's it for me for the time being. I guess we could purchase some brakes before we go. That's the most I could make use of this. So powertrain, brakes, down to nada again. So yeah, this part is not as satisfying as how I hoped it would be. I guess I was right. See, Tokyo is the easiest among the first 3 on stage 1 of TXR. But I'm not gonna let that, you know, get me down. So, according to the rival list. Okay, what I'm gonna do, you see these numbers right here for these guys. I'm going to farm halfway through most of them. I'm not gonna touch the boss. I'm not gonna touch number 6 of the 7s. I'm not gonna touch the 7s of the 8s. I'm not even gonna touch the yeah, I'm not really gonna touch the final grunt unit before the team leaders appear. But that's what I'm gonna do off screen. Sad to say, what we're gonna have, and I'm saying this right now, what we're gonna have when we get back for part 5 is a Wanderer's Hunt and a boss rush, a team leader Rumble Royale. Hopefully, that would make it even more interesting for the next part. But right now, it's an utter disappointment. The only thing that was entertaining about this was me freaking out about rolling guys being such pansies. No offense to actual guys who are posing as rolling guys in the TXR Discord. You guys are awesome, but the rolling guys in this game, oh boy, that's gonna drive you mad, and I don't mean that in a comical way. So yeah, be sure to like this video if you want some more Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I am serious. It's gonna be a team leader, Rumble Royale, and boss rushes on the next video. That would make things more interesting, I admit it. I'm not gonna touch the Wanderers, I swear. But if ever someone actually force battles me while I clean up house, I'll just apologize and I'll just showcase the cars in the end at the start of the next part's video. And again, I just like to tell you guys, those in my YouTube, my Facebook, the TXR Discord, my Instagram, if you have wonderful photos that are TXR themed or Speed Legend themed that you want it to be featured on the next episode, I'm gonna throw into up to 3 or 4 of you guys. Impress me. Fan art, screenshots, wraps, livery designs in certain games like GT Sport, Forza. I already mentioned the games, so you guys know what they are. Tag me, share it to me, and also don't forget to use the hashtag TXR when you share it to me, by the way. So that, who knows, you guys might get featured in part 5. As for part 4, another disappointment, this is Miyogi saying see you guys. Better more in the next part.